A traitor doesn't stab you in the back. They hand you the knife and ask you to hold it for safekeeping. Most people aren't betrayed by enemies. They're betrayed by the ones who sat closest, the ones who praised you when the lights were on, but envied you in the dark. They didn't change. They just got close enough to hide it better. Robert Greene once said, "Your friends will betray you more quickly, for they are easily aroused to envy." This video won't go viral. Most people would rather believe in fake loyalty than admit someone they love has changed. They'll call it paranoia, negativity, trust issues. But if you've ever had a friend go silent the moment you started growing, if you've ever felt confused after giving someone your all, you already know. A traitor's weapon isn't always action. Sometimes it's silence. Here are 6 signs of a traitor companion. 1. They mirror your every move, but never build their own. They adopt your habits, your language, your goals, but not to grow with you, to compete silently. Robert Greene said, "Insecurity leads to imitation, and imitation leads to rivalry." Psychologists call this mimetic rivalry. When someone doesn't desire something until you do, they don't want to learn from you. They want to be you. And when they can't, they sabotage. 2. Their support disappears when you're doing well. When you're broken, they're there. When you're rising, they vanish. A real companion celebrates your evolution. A traitor sees it as a threat. Sun Tzu warned, "When you are winning, your enemies multiply." Studies show narcissistic personalities struggle to support others' success because it triggers their inferiority. They only love you when you need them, not when you no longer do. 3. They use subtle mockery as emotional camouflage. They joke about your discipline, your growth, your healing. But behind every "just kidding" is a warning shot. They don't attack directly. They poison the air with sarcasm. Robert Greene said, "Words have power. Use them carefully, or they will expose your hidden motives." Passive-aggressive humor is often a mask for resentment. It's not just a joke, if it always cuts the same wound. 4. They question your loyalty while hiding their own disloyalty. They say you've changed, that you're distant, but behind the scenes, they're building a case against you, projecting, blaming, preparing their betrayal before you can see it coming. Sun Tzu said, "All warfare is based on deception," and psychology backs it up. Projection is a defense mechanism. People accuse you of what they're secretly doing. A traitor will turn your peace into a problem to justify their exit. 5. They downplay your pain, then exaggerate their struggles. You open up, they go silent. They vent and expect applause. They make everything about them and punish you for not centering their chaos. This isn't friendship, it's emotional blackmail. Psychologists call it invalidation. It's a tactic that erodes your reality and makes you second-guess your pain. They'll cut you with invisible blades, then call you too sensitive when you bleed. 6. They're loyal, only when it's convenient. They stand with you when it benefits them, but when it gets uncomfortable, they vanish. Loyalty that bends under pressure was never loyalty. Robert Greene warned, "Better to be attacked openly than aided treacherously." This kind of companion doesn't hate you. They fear your independence, because when you no longer need them, they lose control. Now listen closely. Not everyone who smiles is safe. Not every bond is sacred. Sometimes the most dangerous person in the room is the one who knows what breaks you and smiles anyway. You don't need 1,000 friends, just one who doesn't flinch when you win. Guard your peace, protect your circle, and when the mask slips, don't put it back on for them. You don't need this video. Most people will ignore it until it's too late. until the betrayal costs them years, money, peace, or worse, their self-trust. But the few who've already been cut, they don't need proof. If you've seen the signs before, you already know what to do now. Disappear silently and let distance do the revealing. We'll be here when you're done saving people who wouldn't bleed for you.